Hi there, lovely people. How are you all doing? I'm doing great. Today, I'm going to discuss three fragrances with you. You can see from the title, I'm going to talk about Dior Homme Parfum, Dior Homme 2020, and Dior Homme Original. So, I'm reviewing three fragrances just for your convenience. Initially, I wanted to do actually three individual reviews, but I thought that will be time consuming and less helpful. So, why not discuss three fragrances, the Dior Homme line from whatever I have, and talk about these three fragrances together. For your convenience, I will be reviewing the three fragrances individually in one video, this video. You can check out the chapters, and in the latter half, I will be picking my favorite. So let me start up with the Dior Homme Parfum. You can see the bottle, lovely juice color, darker cap compared to the original and the EDT version. This is the atomizer, stunning looking bottle design. See, Dior Homme Parfum written here. Let me show you the atomizer. Beautiful distribution. Let me spray this on my skin. I have the dry down here. So this fragrance, let me discuss the notes first. I've written down the notes. This one contains Tuscan iris, Italian orange right at the top. Then the mid contains rose and leather. And the base contains muskmallow, agarwood, cedar, and sandalwood. So these are the notes. Now, from the opening, I'm getting this beautiful smell of iris, the iris flower, mixing with slight hint of freshness. But on my skin, the freshness is not overpowering. Very mild. So the iris is there. I can detect this powderiness from the iris mixing with slight hint of freshness. Also, I'm getting slight hint of pepperiness as well. Lovely. The dry down is floral based, leather based. The floral here is rose. Don't worry. Whenever I talk about rose, some people actually think that the rose is too feminine, but in this one, the rose is a masculine kind of rose. Even women can wear this, men, women both can wear this fragrance, no problem. The rose starts to pop up in the dry down. Really nice, delicate rose mixing with suede leather like leather. So the suede leather like feeling is there. Little dense, little creamy, little harsh. Not too harsh. The leather is really nicely surrounding the rose, but leather is there. So you're gonna get the leathery feel. So people who don't like leather, if you try to nitpick, you're gonna get the leather and you might get annoyed, but no, to me, this is not an annoying scent. This is an up close smelling fragrance, lovely. The rose and the leather is combining brilliantly in this fragrance. So the far dry down on my skin is really lovely. Gets musky. I get a little hint of earthiness in this fragrance and a lot of woodiness. Agarwood is listed, oud. That is, I'm not getting the oud, but I'm detecting this hint of rose and leather mixing with this slight hint of freshness, a lot of muskiness, and not to mention the match winner, the iris. Dark, dense type of iris in this fragrance, lipsticky vibe, makeup kit type of vibe. So good. So there goes the smell. Performance wise on my skin, I get 5 hours of longevity. On my clothing, 6 to 8 hours. The projection is 2 hours solid. So there goes the performance. Creates a nice scent trail, decent room filler. So talk about the performance and the smell. Now the pricing. The pricing in Bangladesh is more or less 20,000 taka. That is $170 or so. Try to get the best price. So now location. This is a very good night out fragrance, a date night fragrance. This can be worked as a casual fragrance, a formal fragrance. Lovely all year round. Not all year round. This is a winter fragrance, but I can use this all year round. The smell is pleasant, works for me, lovely. You can use it when you're going on dates, parties, night outs, formal occasions, casual occasions, no worries. In winter time, this is going to be a banger. In controlled environment, this is going to be a banger. In summer night time, this is going to work well, but not in excruciating heat. So You can use this whenever you want, however you want. There goes Dior Homme Parfum for you. Now let me dive into the next review. This is the Dior Homme Original. You can see transparent cap. The juice color is lighter. Similar bottle shape. Dior Homme Original written here. See the Christian Dior logo here. You can see. Let me show you the atomizer. Lovely. Excellent distribution. Let me spray this here. I have the dry down right here. Yes. So this fragrance, Dior Homme Original. How does this one smell? Let me talk about the notes first. Tuscan iris, cardamom, and vetiver. Just these three notes. Okay. The smell. The original, let me tell you, smells just like the Dior Homme 2011. 2011. Yep. Smells just like 2011 to my nose. And also gives me this Dior Homme Intense feel. So Dior Homme 2011 was wiped out, and Dior Homme, they actually came up with a flanker, that is Dior Homme 2020, that is no match to 2011, because 2011 had this beautiful cacao, beautiful iris, lovely aromatic touch. This one is more similar to the 2011, the Dior Homme Original, that is. So Dior Homme Original. The smell on my skin, this is beautiful. This is just iris forward fragrance. Beautiful iris. The iris is really dominant in this one, the original. I love the iris. I'm getting this beautiful slight hint of freshness and a lot of aromatic touch. The aromatic touch is coming from the cardamom and the iris. Just two beautiful notes combining together and making this even more beautiful. Lovely. I love it. The aromatic touch is there. I'm getting this slight hint of earthiness and a lot of woodiness as well in this fragrance. Lovely. If you want the smell of Dior Homme 2011, you can try this. Dior Homme 2011 is not available everywhere, so you can try this one, Dior Homme Original, if you find it. This one is very rare as well nowadays. Not every seller or partial sellers try to actually get this into the market, so kind of rare. If you like iris forward fragrances, if you like aromatic earthy fragrance, then this is it. Dior Homme Original. Performance of Dior Homme Original is good on my skin. I get 4 to 5 hours longevity on my skin with a projection of 1.5 hours. So there was the performance. I will discuss the smell. Wonderful iris forward fragrance that has nice quality to it. Beautiful. So when and where you can wear this fragrance, you can wear this fragrance wherever, whenever, however you want. Lovely fragrance that will work in casual outings, formal outings, parties, date nights. You can try this in winter, yes. You can also carry this in summer night time when the weather is cooler. Not in scorching heat, but this is going to work really well in controlled environment or when the weather is toned down, okay? So there goes Dior Homme Original. Lovely fragrance. Now let me describe the third one. The third one is Dior Homme 2020. This is a flanker that not many people talks about because this one doesn't have the iris. This one gets overshadowed by all the other flankers. Even I've seen people hate on this fragrance, but why hate on this fragrance? I don't know. Their perspective, their way of perceiving a fragrance, they might hate it. You might hate it. I don't, because this one to me is very gentleman-like fragrance, classy, sophisticated fragrance. Yes, the iris is not there. Let me show you the bottle. Similar style of bottle. Dior Homme written here. Christian Dior logo here. So here is the atomizer. Lovely atomizer. I like the Christian Dior atomizers. Let me spray this here. Where is the empty spot? Okay, done. I have the dry down somewhere here. No, I missed it out. Yeah, here. So, Dior Homme 2020. The smell. Let me read out the notes first. 2020 contains bergamot, elemi raisin, pink pepper at the top. Then the mid contains atlas cedar, cashmere wood, patchouli. The base contains Isoi super, Haitian vetiver, and white musk. This one doesn't remind me of Dior Homme, the 2011 or the Intense on the Parfum. This one is totally different. This one is a different ball game altogether. Dior Homme 2020. This one on my skin is a little spicy, is a little fresh. Not little, the freshness is there. The citrusy vibe is there. So fresh on my skin with a hint of spiciness that is actually balancing out the freshness. I don't like overly fresh fragrances, so really nice touch. Then I'm getting this beautiful, smell of vetiver. The vetiver in this one is making this fragrance earthy, and the woodiness is coming from the cedar. So the cedar and the vetiver is the main player in the dry down, according to me. Beautiful earthiness that reminds me of swale, reminds me of grass, and the woodiness in this one is lovely. This one has this musky woodiness, so I'm getting also this musk, and a hint of sweetness is surrounding this fragrance. Dior Homme 2020. So no iris, no iris. This one is a fresh fragrance that gives me slight hint of spiciness. The freshness is in the top. Nothing overall. This is not a fresh fragrance. So Dior Homme Original to me is something that has freshness, mild hint of freshness with spiciness, something that is aromatic, and a lot of earthiness is there. So the earthiness is mainly because of the vetiver. Then there is this woodiness because of the cashmere wood and the atlas cedar. This one gets really musky as well. I'm detecting the musk with this slight hint of sweetness. This one to my skin also has this medicinal edge. I know the medicinal edge is coming because of the vetiver, but something that I like. I don't dislike the medicinal edge in this one. Overall, this is a wonderful fragrance. Fresh, peppery, earthy, musky, really gentleman-like, classy fragrance. Occasion-wise, you can carry this in your office. Lovely office fragrance. Casually, if you are confused what to use, you can just grab this one and apply this. Casually, this will work. Office, this will work. Your date nights, yes, this will work. But for date nights, I prefer the Dior Homme Parfum or the 2011 or the original. For date nights, the original 2011 and the Parfum or the Intense will suit you better. This one works more formally, casually also when you're hanging out with your friends. So there goes the occasion now. Season wise, this will work really well in all season. At least to me, this one is not that overpowering, nothing too spicy or nothing too iris dominant. There is no iris in this one. So to me, this one feels an all year round fragrance. You can use this whenever, wherever you want. Very inoffensive, lovely fragrance. So there goes the review of 2020 Dior Homme. Now, let me tell you which one is my favorite. Let me show you the fragrances together. So these are the three fragrances I talked about today: the Parfum and the original and the 2020. So I've missed a few as well, so maybe I'll review those later. but it is what it is. I have these three, so I'm reviewing these three together for your convenience. So let me tell you which one is my favorite amongst these three. Amongst these three, I'm gonna go with Dior Homme Parfum. This is my number one favorite, along with the Dior Homme Intense. But from the three that I talked about, this one is my favorite. Lovely fragrance that has iris, that has blend of leather, rose, beautiful woodiness and muskiness, excellent fragrance, powdery lipsticky, lovely fragrance. Then secondly, I'm gonna go with Dior Homme Original. This one actually reminds me of Dior Homme Intense. I don't have the Dior Homme Intense with me, so I can work this one out. This one reminds me of Dior Homme Intense. This one is iris forward, has this beautiful iris note, dominant iris note. This one has this musky, earthy tone as well. Overall, a wonderful fragrance. I'm also getting this slight hint of cacao. So overall, I love this fragrance. This is my second pick. The third one is Dior Homme 2020. I'm keeping this in third. This one would have been my second favorite, but somehow I just kept it in my third position. So I love this. Let me tell you, this one doesn't have the iris, but this one is a good one. This is different, and this is why I like it. So Dior Homme 2020, a very casual and formal type of fragrance, works in all situations, in every weather condition. Lovely. Smells sophisticated. So this is my third pick. So there goes my review for today. I know I have dragged the video a little too long, but you can see the chapters. So the chapters are mainly for your convenience. You can check out the videos individually, or you can see the full video. And in the latter half, the last part, I have talked about my favorite. So let me know your thoughts as well regarding these three fragrances, which one you like, which one you don't like. So take care, guys. See you next time. Keep smelling good. Peace.